here on this beautiful morning with DeWitt Davenport. He's taking us out on his sport fishing boat this morning, and we're going to go fishing.
Right.
Tell us where we're going and what we hope to catch.
We're going to head out toward Monomoy Island. First, we'll take a look at the seals and enjoy the nature out there, and then go find a bass or two and hopefully have a beautiful dinner tonight.
Today we're going to talk a little bit about wire line trolling for striped bass. Right now we're fishing the rips just south of the tip of Monomoy Island. The water depth is on the shoals here, 15 to 20 feet, drops off to 30 to 35 feet, and the striped bass are hanging right up on that shallow tip of the shoal area. So Christian, let's talk a little bit about the outfits you use for wire line trolling. What do you got there? You got a Penn 113H, right?
Yep, that's right.
That's a Senator, and that's kind of the workhorse reel.
Exactly.
For wire lining. And it's got a roller tip top, that's real important, right?
Definitely with the wire. You gotta have the roller tip to feed that wire through there. We put out about 100 yards or so of wire, and then we got the Dacron backing. The wire's tough. This stuff's pretty rigid, so you gotta keep tension on it the whole time you're letting it out. If not, it'll make a bird's nest. Then you get a kink in that wire, and it won't feed out the next time. It makes a weak spot.
And it makes a weak spot
so for
as
that
well.
one time you get that nice 40-pounder on there, you don't want that kink breaking.
Yeah, so the key is to also troll very slowly, obviously.
Exactly. You got to keep your speed slow to keep that jig right on the bottom, because if the jig's not on the bottom, it's not doing what it's supposed to.
Because those bass are lazy, right?
Exactly. You got to bring it right in front of them.
Yeah, they're not going to expend a lot of energy chasing something up into the current, right?
Exactly. You got to keep it right on the bottom, which is a trick. So
now the great thing about fishing these sand shoals is that you don't have to worry about getting hung up on rocks and stuff. So you can actually let that thing out until you feel it start bumping bottom.
This is the Disney Princess rod. It's the Shakespeare edition, so it's a little bit higher level. A lot more experience required to use it.
When fishing wire line, you can generally count on about achieving 1 foot of depth for every 10 feet of wire let out.
The great feature about this is when you reel it in, it actually lights up. You can't see it right now because it's dark out.
Current's picking up and you're not holding bottom, go to a heavier jig. It'll help you get a little bit extra depth.
Just a light jig. I chose a pink lure to match the pink and purple rod.
Okay. All right, with these parachute jigs, you can give them action by pumping the rod upwards, but you can also, some guys like to do it this way. Hold it like a broom almost, and snap the wire like that. It's called snapping wire, if you want to look like a pro. See how I'm snapping it up and I'm slowly letting it down, always maintaining contact. I don't want to do this, throw slack in that line. You'll never feel the bite. Those stripers will hit that jig as it's settling back down a lot of times. It's the pink. Parker Kelly. Nicely done. Way to show me up again. First winter flounder, now stripers. I'm about to give up. Ready? Pump up, and reel down. It's like a little motion like that. You don't want to leave any slack in the line. Don't lose this fish. Okay, here he comes. Nice fish. There we go. Yeah. Nicely done, Parker. Hey. Well, we didn't come home empty-handed.
One of us.
Yeah, you had to rub it in, didn't you? Thanks a lot. Thanks a lot, Parker. Well, anyways, we can't rest on our laurels, our fishing laurels. So
No, we've got tubing to do.
We got a lot of tubing.
With the Cooper family. Let's not forget to thank DeWitt Davenport.
Yes, indeed. And he's quite a good captain and quite a good guide as well.
Stripers.